So you can hear the umpire, and he's there giving the start between, well, one of the crews I've been really looking forward to seeing there on the left of your picture. 4 men from Cal Berkeley dominated the American rowing scene in their 8 this season, coached, of course, by Mike Tatey. There's only 4 of them left. The other 4 were entered in different events, different nationalities. And on this station, it's the Yale University lightweight crew. So American rowing has a big lightweight program, but really Cal Berkeley have destroyed every single crew in the United States. They are the top university crew, probably a quicker crew than Cambridge or Oxford, but that's a bit controversial, Tom.
I think it's very controversial. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's obviously a fantastic outfit. Great coaching pedigree back home, and it sounds like they've had a very good season. So these are some of the top athletes you're seeing here, certainly from the US, come over to race. And the visitors, very competitive event. Cox's 4, one of my favourite boats. Being out in the lead, able to push out some big strokes and just enjoy the course. This is fantastic from the oarsmen.
They're rowing in a boat called Tom Caddo Hudson, actually, and they got together for the first time in Oxford 4 days ago. Tom Caddo Hudson, of course, rowed in the famous True Blue boat race of 1987, and former GB oarsman too. Is a renowned brain surgeon now, actually. So that's the boat, named after him. I was talking to Scott Franston, who you know, of course, from the Beijing in the pairs and so on, yeah. Tom, and he's basically saying that the scholarship program has really worked for Cal this year, and they've put together a fantastic crew that has really been at the top of their game.
Yeah, so the US system is their top crews in the scholarship systems they run. They do get very good athletes, and they have a very good pattern now, a system of journeying them through, and you see the product here, some very good, strong outfits. And yeah, I guess Cal are on the up at the moment. You've got other teams like Harvard and Washington, big ones as well, and Stanford.
Okay, so if you're looking to your program and you're wondering about the order, well, Scott Fransden has changed the rig into what we call a bucket rig. That's the way you're 4 rowed in the Olympics, isn't it? And so Alex Wallace is actually in the bow seat, and Nikki Van Spring has moved out of the bow seat, in effect, to the 2 seat. The stern pair, Martin Herkmans and Joachim Sutton, are the same, and Joachim Sutton, Scotty Fransden tells me, is steering. But why do crews row like this? Because this was the way your crew was rigged. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I mean, there's a sort of practical way in that if you set the boat up like this, so that you have 2 people in the middle next to each other, then the theory is that the boat will go straighter. But for me, that's less of a reason. It's just more about making your crew work and fit together, and that's part of the art of building a crew.
But why should that be with just 2 guys rowing together on the same side?
So you might find, for example, your guy on the stroke seat here in the bow seat, he's your best bowman, and he's someone who can read the crew, maybe make some calls down, or maybe you want to have your person giving the calls just next to your 3, so you put him in the 2 seat there. But it depends how it works. Maybe your 2 or 3 seat, they complement each other. They go very well together, and maybe that unit works really well. Why separate it out? You just try these things, and I think you get to a combination that works, what your crew feels comfortable with. You don't have to have this conventional look of having one, stroke bow, stroke bow.
So you're listening to the expertise of double Olympic champion in the 4s for Great Britain, Tom James there. Is the lightweights from Yale. They have never let up the whole way down the course, and well, in fact, the 4 men in front, there they are from Cal Berkeley. The Bears, the American universities, have these sort of nicknames, or animal. A lot of them have animal nicknames. Yale are the Bulldogs, and these 2, no strangers to Henley. The Bulldogs from Yale on the left of your picture. They are lightweights, and I guess they're giving, what, 3 stone a man away to the men from Cal Berkeley.
So yeah, this was always going to be a tough race, and I think as a lightweight crew, again, as the underdogs, you've always got to go out and try and take on the opposition. You've got to put them under pressure. The best time to try and do that is early on the race. They tried. Unfortunately, Cal are just too strong and able to push out, get some clear water, and then just settle into stroke with a lot of distance per stroke there.
As they come to the finish, Tom, I mean, your thoughts on the current British four favourites for Olympic gold?
I think the way this season is going, I think you certainly got to put the British as favourites. I mean, they're a fantastic outfit. Each individual is phenomenally strong, experienced, or talented oarsmen. But they'll come under pressure. The Aussies will be strong. It always comes closer when you get up to big events.
So there's the conclusion of this race. We've seen Cal Berkeley cross the line. There are the lightweights from Yale who crossed the line, and that was an expected result. Thumbs up from Joachim Sutton there. Yale succumbed to University of California, Berkeley, USA.